What is going on, everyone? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I couldn't think of a better way to start talking about the World Cup. It's coming home. We've got 48 nations, 104 games, and the biggest prize in all, the World Cup. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna give you my full predictions from the group stage, knockouts, and the final, who's gonna lift it. Spoiler alert, it's got to do something with the certain goat in a red kit. It's none other than Ronaldo. Let's get into it. Alright, here we move on to the group stages. We start with Group A. Mexico are the hosts and their favorites here, so I think they go through as the group winners. Next is Korea or Czech. Well, I feel like Korea hasn't been the team they used to be before. Son Heung-min used to dominate, but I don't feel like it's their year this year. Like, I feel like Czech is going second, Korea third, South Africa, shabalalala. They are going fourth, sorry. We move on to the Group B. We have Canada at home, and this is their moment. Alfonso Davis, I mean. I think they might go second. I would fancy Switzerland to go through first, and Canada second. Qatar has been doing good in the Asian Cups, but there's Bosnia as well. Maybe let's go with Qatar as they hosted the last World Cup. I'm just gonna go add them as the third one. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and Haiti. I think it's honestly unfair, but I feel Brazil are gonna top the group. Morocco are back. They are serious. Quarterfinalists last time. They dished out Portugal, but I think they're gonna go second. They're gonna do really well. I feel like they're gonna be the dark horses for me. Scotland third, Haiti fourth. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. Now I think Group D, USA at home, it's gonna be an electrifying atmosphere for them. But I feel like they're gonna have too much pressure, and Pochettino, they have appointed him to make it through. But I fancy my boy Arda Güler, Turkey, going for the quarterfinals this time. I feel they are doing really well. They have a really good team as well. I feel like Turkey is going to top the group. Second will be USA, and third I would go for Aussie Australia, and fourth Paraguay. Moving on to the Group E. Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, and Curacao. Let's go. I feel like Germany is topping this. Ecuador, Ivory Coast. I think Amad Diallo would probably do quite well in this tournament. I think they need something to prove for themselves. They've been really good in the African League as well. So I'm backing Ivory Coast to go second, Ecuador third. Ecuador is a really strong African team, but let's see. It's like 51-49 between these two. But I think Germany tops the group. And Curacao, oh my god, like they literally came in the World Cup. It's a big win for me, honestly, and I hope they qualify, but the other teams are just looking too strong for me. We're moving on to the Group F. Group F is Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and Sweden. Japan are back. Japan are really good, but I feel like, I don't know, like Netherlands, last time semi-finalist, I feel like they really did well, but someone clearly robbed them. You know who. But let's see. I'm backing Netherlands to go first, Japan second, Sweden, Victor Gyökeres. I don't know, man. It's a bit sketchy. He doesn't perform well, but I hope they do well. They go third, and Tunisia fourth. Group G: Belgium, Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand. Ooh, Iran. I don't know like what's the situation with like the country going on with USA, and I hope they let them play and at least let them stay as well. But let's see. I'm backing Belgium first, Egypt second. I hope Iran comes third, New Zealand last. Moving on, Group H: Spain, Uruguay, Saudi, and Cape Verde. Now this is getting interesting. I feel like Spain should really do well, but I don't know. Like they have been bonding really well from past couple of games. We are all seeing Lamine Yamal playing out, but I feel like Uruguay might win it. Let's see. I'm just predicting Spain to go top, Uruguay second, Saudi third, and Cape Verde fourth. Group I. It's Alele Blue, Kylian Mbappe going. France is topping the group. Senegal and Norway, they have really good players coming in for Norway. Erling Haaland, but Martin Odegaard. I hope Norway does well, but I feel like Senegal as an African team is really strong, and we have Iraq. I might back Senegal to go second and Norway third. Iraq goes out of the group. Moving on to Group J: Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and Jordan. I think Argentina gonna win the group. Algeria second, Austria third, and Jordan fourth. Now we go on to Group K, to Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, and Congo, if I'm not wrong. DR Congo, right? Yeah, DR Congo. I think Portugal and Colombia would be a tight game, but I'm backing Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Cristiano to go top of the group. First Portugal, second Colombia, third I would go Uzbekistan as the group denotes itself, DR Congo fourth. Last but not the least, it's England, Croatia, Panama, and Ghana. England topping the group. Croatia has a really good player, Luka Modric. They have a very old line, I would say, but I feel like they might just qualify for the like round of 32. But it's, I mean, Panama is going fourth. Like Panama is not good anymore. Croatia second, Ghana third, Panama fourth. Now moving on to the third place finishers. I'm going to go with South Korea, Ecuador, Sweden, Norway, Ghana, Austria, and probably Saudi and Scotland. Alright, now we are moving into the round of 32. The first game is against like Germany versus Scotland. It's gonna be an interesting one, but I feel like Germany has the potential to win this game against Scotland. Germany going through. The second game is France versus Sweden. Gyökeres against Olise once again in the World Cup. They just recently played in the Champions League final. and we all know what happened. PSG won, and I was singing out very loud, "You'll never sing that, you'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that." So France is going through. The third game is Czech against Canada. I feel like Canada has the potential to defeat Czech Republic. We're going with Canada for this one. The next game is against Netherlands and Morocco. So I feel like Morocco would be advancing through, but let's see. I don't know. Like it's a flip of a coin. I feel like Netherlands has the potential, but it's gonna be a tight game. But I'm backing Morocco to go through. Morocco going through in that game. The next one is Colombia versus Croatia. Colombia takes that one. Spain versus Algeria in Los Angeles Stadium. I feel like Spain is gonna dominate that game. Spain going through. The next is Turkey against Ecuador. Now I'm really thinking that Arda Güler has played 4 games, has much more momentum. The team has stronger formation, squad, and like the team has good potential to carry forward, and I feel like Turkey is gonna go through. Belgium against Korea. I feel like Korea could win that, but Belgium has the top notch players at the moment. Belgium going through. Brazil against Japan. Ooh. I feel like Brazil has a lot of good players, but you never know. Japan knocked out Germany in the World Cup before, so like anything can happen. But I feel like Brazil is gonna go through. Ivory Coast against Senegal. Now it's a very famous rivalry between Man United and Liverpool. There's Sadio Mane and Amad Diallo going against each other, and I'm backing my boy Amad Diallo. Ivory Coast to go through. Next is the Mexico versus Saudi Arabia in the Mexico City Stadium. I feel like Mexico has that one. England against Norway. Ooh, it's gonna be a great game. Erling Haaland against John Stones. It's his own player. City players made up, but I feel like England's gonna take the dub. England's going through. Miami Stadium, Argentina versus Uruguay. Now this part is where things go left. Messi going out of the World Cup on 3rd of July in his own stadium, Inter Miami, against Uruguay. I don't think they're gonna do well in this World Cup. I think they won the last World Cup just by penalties and referees. Oh my god, I think they have their World Cup, and I feel like Uruguay is going through. USA against Egypt, USA going through. Switzerland against Austria. I think Switzerland always has the potential to go through somehow, and I feel Switzerland are going through to the round of 16. The final game, Portugal against Ghana. I feel like Ronaldo is gonna really dominate this game, score a hat-trick or maybe 2 goals, building up his scoring tallies, and Portugal is going through. Now we move on to the round of 16. The matches over here are looking absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what to say. Like the first match is Germany against France. It's in the Philadelphia Stadium, and I feel like France are going through. Houston Stadium next, Canada against Morocco. I think it's GG's for Canada. Morocco is going through. Next up is Spain versus Colombia in the Dallas Stadium. Spain, very good. They are gonna dominate this game. Sorry Colombia, but Spain is going through. Next up is Turkey against Belgium. Now this is gonna be one of those matches where Arda Güler is gonna show what he's made of, and I think Turkey is going way ahead than what I expected in this World Cup. I hope Turkey is going through. Brazil against Ivory Coast. This game is gonna be full of goals. I feel Brazil are here to dominate, and they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of samba style skills, everything. I think Brazil is going through. Mexico against England in the Mexico City Stadium. Now this one, I feel like England has a lot of potential, and I think they have a lot of experience playing in those kinds of situations of, where there's a lot of pressure. But I feel like Mexico is gonna take in that pressure, and I think they're gonna lose. It's gonna be a tight game, probably like 1-0 or 2-1. But I feel like England has the edge in this game. England's going through. Next up is Uruguay against USA. I feel USA, that's the end of their journey in the round of 16. Uruguay is going through. That's a very good and strong South American team. Last but not the least, Portugal against Switzerland. Now this game, Portugal going through, simple as that. Now we move on to the quarterfinals. The first game, France against Morocco. This is gonna be really interesting. But I feel like France is edging this one and winning the game. Morocco are out. Spain versus Turkey. This is gonna be a good game to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Spain has really good players like Lamine Yamal. They're gonna probably win this one. I feel sorry for Turkey, but Spain are gonna take this one. They're moving on to the semifinals. Next up is Brazil against England. Oh my god. Brazil, I feel they always have like good players in the World Cup, but they don't really perform out. They are like well enough, but I feel this time I think I'm gonna back Brazil, because I don't think England has really good squad depth. They are lacking on a lot of defenders, I would say. And in terms of comparing them in the matchup, Brazil have like a really good attacking options like Rafinha, Vini Jr. They have a full stack team, and I don't think England has good, like they have Harry Kane, but I feel like playing all those games, it would be very tiring. And Harry Kane, I hope they win, but I think Brazil is going through. Next up is Uruguay against Portugal. I think this was the last time round of 16 or quarterfinals, where Portugal won, and I feel like it's gonna be the same story again. Portugal going through. My boy Bruno Fernandes, Nuno Mendes, Cristiano, a lot of good potential. Vitinha, I think they are gonna go through. Portugal going through. Coming up, semi-finals, France against Spain. This is a potential final, like it feels like a final game, but I really feel like France has the edge over Spain, as Mbappe would be full of vengeance. He'll be determined to go to finals, play against, I don't want to reveal who, but I'm gonna soon reveal it. It's just a prediction. I'm not qualified at all to predict anything, but I feel like I've been watching footballs like from past almost 15 years, and I feel like France has the edge in this year, especially to move on to the finals. Lamine Yamal is always gonna post something, but he's gonna do nothing about it. It's just flashy posts and everything, videos. It's a TikToker. I really like Spain, but I feel like France is moving forward in that one. Next semi-final is Brazil against Portugal. Now this is really gonna determine who's gonna win the World Cup. I feel like Portugal, they just really have good quality players, and I feel Portugal are gonna edge this one because they have good defenders: Ruben Diaz, Inacio, Nuno Mendes, João Cancelo. I think they have really good options. Whereas Brazil, I feel Marquinhos is the only player I am afraid of, but I feel like the potential which Portugal players have in the midfield as well, I feel like they're gonna take the edge and move forward. Now it's the finals where everybody is waiting for: Kylian Mbappe and my god Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this final, I feel if it's like whoever's gonna win, it's gonna be amazing and emotional as well, because I feel Portugal are gonna win the World Cup, and I really hope my goat wins the World Cup. But it is what it is. Kylian Mbappe might just lose against Messi and Ronaldo both at the same time. Like last year he lost against Messi, and this time he might lose against Ronaldo. So that's it. Portugal are winning the World Cup. Alright, so that's my prediction for the 2020-2026 World Cup. And Cristiano Ronaldo is finally getting the one trophy that has eluded him to be the king in his whole career. Is it guaranteed? No. Is it a fairy tale? Absolutely. But football loves a fairy tale. And if you've got any different predictions, drop them in the comments. I want to know who you think is winning it. And if you are new here, subscribe, because I'll be covering every stage of the World Cup this year. And let's see. Hala Portugal.